Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. We are creek maxing today. We got here super early in the morning and we are staying until the sun is practically going down. This is my brother, Andrew. He just grew his back legs. I was just sitting here and he swam and kind of hid underneath my arm and I was like, do you know that you're touching me? Do you know that I'm right here and that I'm a human and that you're a little tadpole? So I was like, hey. So I thought I would pet him a little bit and he's like practically falling asleep. I was like, hey, get up, you lazy old thing. He is the biggest tadpole out here. He is a big fat boy. He is a little round piglet. And he doesn't seem to care much. Like most of them dart away if they get scared. He's kind of being a lump, rolling around. So am I. I said, Shelby, this is the ugliest I've ever looked. I don't understand. And I realized I have like a fisheye lens on my GoPro, but I was like, why do I look like this? We really wanted to make it home in time to have Italian food, but we realized we were leaving way too late for that. So we started to pack up just so that we could get something to eat when we got home. This is me checking to see if I have a sunburn. I love to drive home at dusk. It's my favorite part. It's not my favorite part. My favorite part is swimming, but I love to drive home when I can see the animals. I tried to film the whole family. There's a whole bunch of deer, but I think I only got one or two in this shot, but they're all behind the trees. Driving home from this hike / this creek time, every time I do this, I always see really cool things. Like usually it's lots and lots of deer. One time I saw an eagle. One time I saw a giant wild boar, like a pig. A big old wild hog, if you will. I saw a baby bear once, and we see lots of turkeys all the time. We saw another herd of deer. They are having girl dinner. They're not really that old. They're pretty young. There's maybe like a couple little young bucks there, but most of them are little girls. And they're not babies because they don't have their spots anymore, but they aren't fully grown yet, and they're still kind of playful and curious. I remember growing up, my mom and dad used to be like, do y'all want to go on a drive? And we were maybe 8, maybe 10. And we would get in the car, lay down the back seat so that the whole back of the car was flat. And my sister and I would lay in the back and kind of look up out the windows as we drove around. And my parents called it looking for deer. And that's all we did. We would drive dirt roads, maybe an hour or two, and look for deer. And we would listen to bluegrass music and sing along to it. I never really understood why we did that. Like, why were we looking for deer? I know my dad liked to go hunting, but like, why were we looking for them? And I think maybe it's because it was something to do. We lived in the middle of nowhere in the country. I grew up in the Ozarks, just like where I go hiking. It's the same place I grew up as a little girl. But I think it's because we didn't have TV or cable, and we didn't have the internet. And so listening to music and driving around back roads and looking for animals was probably the biggest form of entertainment we had, because I'm pretty sure we didn't have a lot of money. My parents protected me from knowing about those kind of things, so I never knew the difference. But I remember liking that a lot, and I did get a little bit of a sunburn accidentally.